Hey guys, what's going on? Jenko Sports bringing you the next episode of our Addicted to Addicks Football Manager 2015 series. Now I know you've already seen this bit before yesterday. If you haven't seen yesterday's episode, then you probably won't have seen this before. But there's a reason for that, and that is that this episode isn't very meaty in terms of gameplay, because the actual game I show literally has about 4 highlights in, so I decided to spend a little bit more time showing you what goes on behind the scenes, so you can see maybe some of the tactics, some of the players' stats, that kind of thing. You can leave today with firm knowledge that I've given you every bit of your Football Manager needs for the day, without a shadow of a doubt. But there's the league table again, bit of a closer examination. Look at Vetakele, look, behind the Knackmeister. Feed the knack and he will score. He's done that, as the saying goes. Troy Deeney's the bane of my life in this game. It doesn't matter what save I do, what team I manage, he always finds a way to dick me. He's always one of the top scorers. He's an absolute class act. I think you should just sign him for your team, whoever you are. Literally moved to Real Madrid and scored more goals than Benzema and Ronaldo combined when they're both taking acid. It's ridiculous. The man's just a monster. As it is, Igor Vetakele, he's come back with a bang, and he's come back with a vengeance and scored, I think, was it 3 goals in 2 games now? So it's great to see him back in form after he's been around the world on the Africa Cup of Nations. By around the world, I mean he's gone to Africa for the Africa Cup of Nations. But as you can see, a couple of matches rearranged here, a little bit of a Holby City situation, but don't want to put a jinx on it. Nothing to really worry about. We've been pretty solid over the past couple of weeks. No men have died, but look at that record! That's horrible! The equivalent of starting your Saturday night perfectly, off your tits on Jaeger, pulling a few worldies, going to the kebab shop, and then asking for a doner kebab and getting cheesy chips. You eat the cheesy chips, you get food poisoning, you throw up, your liver comes out, you go to hospital, they can't replace your liver, and you die. That is what that record is the equivalent of. That or Ebola, take your pick. But you can see already how extensive our squad is now. Now, there's one thing I can't wait for in this save, and that is the youth intake. Now, I've only just discovered you can do a little bit more with the youth than I first thought, including, like, you know, the training and how much game time they get, that sort of thing. Wasn't really aware of that at first. I knew there was some depth to it, like, obviously you can get them in under 21s league and the under 18s and do the individual training, but I didn't realise you could actually do team training, which sounds newbie, but bearing in mind this is coming from the guy who at the start of Football Manager actually didn't know that the spacebar was able to continue the game until 2014. Yeah, it took me over 1,000 hours of gameplay to find out that the spacebar progresses the game forward. So if you didn't know that, don't worry, you're not alone. But look at that there, Royce Wiggins getting stuck right in. He's taking no bullshit today. 42 seconds in, and that man means business. Ball comes in for Brentford. We're going to lap that one away, are we? Oh, what a save! Stephen Henderson didn't even concede. That's a miracle. Oh, it must be a good fortune. No, get it out. Go on, whip it back in. Callum Harriott. There's the skipper, Johnny Jackson. Plays one up to Solly. Of course, the heart of Charlton's defence, despite playing it right back. And Bulo, edge of the box. Go on, have a little shot, my son. Oh, that was a bit cheeky, wasn't it? I'm feeling good about this. Here we go. Look, see? That's it. They were the only 2 highlights in the first half. This isn't even on key. This is extended. What are they doing for the other 45 minutes of football? Are they all just sat around playing patty cake or trading match attacks? Maybe they're all just looking at the Sky Bet sign and checking on their fucking accumulators. Play some football, boys. Okay, start of the second half. Good, look, see, look there. 70th minute, what are they doing for 30 minutes there? And now they've had a shot, get it out. Double shot, and then the post, fucking clear it, boys. There we go. Oh, sigh of relief, that had me sweaty. I mean, more sweaty than Gary Glitter would be when the police showed up at his door that time. I say that time, probably happened quite a lot, bless him. Not bless him, he's an absolute sicko. But 85th minute in, and this is what I mean, there have been 4 highlights the entire game. It's pretty abysmal, really, but we're still 0-0, so should be a 0-0 draw. I'll take a point against Brentford to be honest. Why does this happen every time I make a point? I swear, it is a recurring thing in this series for me to say, oh, we'll take a point, we'll take a win, and then choke on it like an absolute porn star in a gangbang. That or an asthmatic walking around Chernobyl. It's ridiculous. I mean, we're 1-0 down in the 89th minute. We've been I would say FM, but it's been fairly even. Like stat-wise, I just got a lucky... No, it's 2 goals! No, it's fine! Lucky 2 goals, don't worry about me. It's offside. Wankers. Yeah, try and scam me like that. That's awful. And it's at home as well. We're trying to get a bit of home support going. I mean, we're just outside the top 10 at the moment. A win would have been lovely. I would have loved a win against... Even a draw. A point to get some sort of solid run going. But we can't even do that. But a foul in the 90th minute. Last chance Saloon! Come on, boys, here we go. Johnny Jackson. That's rougher than a rough man's beard, you dirty pikey. Come on, don't start playing rough now. You're not moshing about the place. Now Harriet puts it wide. Of course he does. Little Callum Harriet. Oh, 1-0 loss to Brentford. It could be worse. I mean, at least we had a win last episode. We are making progress to some extent. But then in terms of making progress, that's like saying, I went out on the pool 3 weeks ago and got laid with a porn star. And now I'm making out with my own sister. Alright, maybe just to clarify, I don't have a sister and that hasn't happened, but it is the equivalent. I mean, Hernandez finding it up. Oh, boo-hoo. What do you want, a sympathy medal? You want to go and bitch on Tumblr about, oh, I'm the misfit in my town and no one likes me and I've got no friends and I feel upset and I'm going to listen to pop punk and cry. That's basically my life in a nutshell. But anyway, Hernandez needs to slap a bat. Hernandez needs to get knocked about. He's slapping down. He needs a bit of a knock. He needs thrown into a mosh pit and spin kicked. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. As always, if you want to join the Kebab Nation, be sure to hit the subscribe button above. Is it below? I don't know where. Just hit the subscribe button. Like if you have actually liked the episode. It does help me out so much. So thank you for all the support. From myself, Jenko Sports, I'll see you tomorrow.